So exciting to see when I'm now live. Hello, happy Wednesday. Happy hump day. Oh, today I want to talk about basically revisiting what we discussed last week in our reflections. And I want to give you an opportunity, whether you DM me or revisit this live and comment in the comment section. I want to know how you're feeling right now about that possibility versus pressure. And something that came up for me in this past week and thinking about that possibility piece is, what is it that I see for myself? How can I expand on what that is? What about feeling into what that is? You know, we talked about the envisioning and feeling into something that is not familiar to us or may not be familiar to us. And it occurred to me that what it is that you're working toward is important to you and you matter. And then I was thinking about those priorities that we have, that we've set for ourselves, what is important. And again, going back to that piece where you matter. And it occurred to me that there is potential conflict between that possible and the priority that you have set, which can pull up those feelings of pressure as you are moving toward this goal that you have set for yourself. And I think that there's opportunity to sit in that discomfort, not for too long. I know there is a fine line with how that makes you feel. And sometimes that gives you an opportunity to see, what other possibilities are there? And also with that pressure piece, what could I do to release that pressure? And we had talked about the steps. It's so amazing to me when you hear people say, take baby steps. You can take micro steps. And it almost to me looks like an equation. So you take a micro step toward whatever it is that you want to accomplish, whether that's the resolution that you set for yourself, the long-term goal of changing a career, realizing an ultimately large dream of yours. And you can say, write it out. This is micro step 1 plus micro step 2 plus micro step 3. And then eventually when you get to that equal sign, you see this evolution of what could be and what that dream is for you. And it is very rewarding. I also think about those feelings that feel like pressure. And we started out amazingly as of today, a month ago, where the breathing exercise was so ultimately relevant in relieving stress for the season, for the chaos in the world, for life in general. And I feel like those moments that I'm feeling most anxious and that pressure has built up, when I visit that breathing exercise, whether it's, 1 moment of that inhalation, exhalation, or lion's breath, or whatever that is for me, it helps to put my mind at ease. It can be as I'm falling asleep. It can be when I'm stuck in traffic, when someone has made me angry. It is a tool or a resource that you can refer back to when you need it. And that is really important. And so I was looking at some information about breathing, and of course, the inhalation, the equal breath inhalation and exhalation is not the only way that there is to breathe. It's one way that I have chosen, and there are many other methods. It depends on what fits best with you, and I will link those in my profile so that you can see them. So before we get started on our brief breathing exercise today, please, I welcome you to comment on this video when you go back and listen to it. Visit me in my DMs. I'd like to know what that is for you, because I may be able to help. I enjoy that strategy of helping someone break down those barriers, because I want to see you achieving whatever goal that is. So with that, I am going to get still and close my eyes, because I like to close my eyes when I'm doing my breathing exercise. I can just place myself in a field in Yosemite Valley or wherever that is. And I'm going to focus on these few things because I want it to be a stress reducer, stress reliever for me and for you. I know that it promotes relaxation, which is sometimes kind of hard when I know as humans we have a hard time relaxing our nervous system. I want to be in the present moment, and this helps me at the end of the day so that I sleep well. So, arms are rested with palms open on our legs. Equal breath, inhalation, equal breath, exhalation. And I know the cues I mentioned throughout this guided breath is to keep breathing. You would be surprised at how many of my clients, when we're working together, I can tell they are anxious because they are holding their breath. And so when we take a breath together, I can also see them relaxing and being present in the moment and taking control of their health and their future. So we're going to send breath up into our head. Just circulate it around. Let your light shine through in your crown chakra. Now move down into your heart. Circulate that breath around your heart. Again, being mindful of accepting love, giving. That allowing piece is sometimes challenging when we may not feel worthy. Sometimes sending it out feels better. Move down through your belly. To your legs. And I can almost feel it. It's palpable. Like a massage down my legs and over my feet and in between my toes. Come up to the balls of your feet, the arches, the heel. Feel that breath on your calves. Circulate it around your knees. They sustain a lot of pressure throughout the day as we walk to our destinations. As those of us who still have manual transmission cars. I'm one of those. Hamstrings. Really loosen those up. Ever since we've been doing this, I haven't felt the Charlie horses that occasionally pop up in the middle of the night. Thankfully, I learned a way to relieve that pressure most of the time. Stand up, flex that foot. I know it feels counterintuitive. Come up through your torso. Really expand your lower torso and your back. Work that breath up around your vertebrae, your spine. And come up to your shoulders, your neck. Release that pressure. And down your arms, your hands that work hard, typing, swiping, cooking, driving. Rub those palms together. Feel that heat build up. Sending love to your fingers. And come back up your arms, your neck, the back of your neck, the back of your head. Let's pause here for 3 breaths. Equal inhalation, equal exhalation. And on this 4th one, we're going to end with a funny face and breathe out through our mouth, or exhale through our mouth. Thank you for being here with me today. I welcome your comments in the comment section or DM, and I will share some breathing information so that you can find the practice that works best for you. With gratitude, enjoy your day.